Welcome back to Dylan with Age of Wonders 4, where we continue the journey of Saiya Bonebreaker and the Deatheaters in episode 7. Alright, now, then let's take their Whispering Stone. Let's go over to Silverwall and give them the Whispering Stone so that we can start getting better incomes from them. And then in Hollow, what would I like you to build? I'd like you to build a monolith would be pretty cool. Let's go for a monolith for the mana income. Let's start building those transmuters. I'd like to get a couple of them rolling. She's retreating to her outpost. She feels like we're going to attack her there. That's not a terrible choice. Let's start work on those transmuters, please. I think I'd like to incorporate maybe one each into... get one necromancer into each attacking army. I might need to switch over to maybe one necromancer and then a couple transmuters. The transmuters might replace the warlocks, because the pyromancers have such an effective AoE. Let's just keep these units defending up here. How did you lose a unit? Let's get the mana obelisk going in City of Skulls. We need more mana, that's for sure. Let's cast Covenant of the Faith onto Silverwall. Get some more Imperium from them. We could start doing some Desecrate Structures to get more mana income. We haven't cast Stillskin yet, have we? No. So let's start doing that. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to take this battle around this outpost, and then probably push across the sea, and then see if we can take Murgash. That might be fighting off more than we can chew. She has a lot of units that do physical damage. They also have some fire damage too, though. We're pretty resistant against Blight, especially with our steel skin, and us being undead. Us being undead means that we have... she's not undead. 2 Blight resistance. Let's bring down the troops from Hollow to act as a kind of reinforcement buffer if we need them to. We'll have them stand behind the main stack. We've been denounced again, blah blah. Everybody hates us. Like, we are what we are. We're evil. We don't care. Looks like she might be running, actually. Very nice. Yeah, Noxus is at war with 3 people, so he's gonna be busy. City Outlaws. We've neglected the population of City of Blood. I do not care. We could lose gold, draft to gain city stability, or... now, this is actually going to cost us population to gain city stability. We'll gain 20 alignment, though. I don't want to lose that much population. I'm not going to do that. That's a stupid choice. Only have 13 population in City of Skulls, and we don't get that much food. In consideration of that, we might want to build an estate hall. Let's do that. I could start making some more mana off the hero corpses, but that'd only be 6 mana per turn because we only have 3 corpses. Spell Enchantment would be a nice choice. A really nice choice. Let's go ahead. Let's siege this stupid little outpost. It's gonna take 4 turns, dude. We'll, undermine... so much money just to siege a stupid outpost. Let's headlong assault. And let's undermine the walls and leave it there. Now it's gonna be 3 turns. Let's see if we can take off headlong assault, if that's still 3 turns. Nope, that's not still 3 turns. Steel skin's ready to go. Let's see what that does for us. Oh yeah, we are still undead. Alright, we picked up Ritual of Somnia. It's a very nice ability. Necrotic Magic might be what's up. Although, we could just go for an Enchanted Crow Companion to research another spell sooner. This is going to cost us more mana per turn. Let's just go with the Enchanted Crow Companion. Get that immediately. And then we can go for what? We can convert all of our mana income into gold, production, and food. I'm not going to do that. I like my mana. Rotting Explosion is peaceful. And then Lightbringers are annoying. So let's go for Rotting Explosion. Get that done next turn. Got our first Necromancer up and rolling. And then Noctis just continues to walk through my territory like it's nothing. What a dick. He has no respect. It's not like we attacked him or anything. Let's go towards this mana node. So we have met Godorheim. Oh, where the hell were you at? How did I meet Godorheim by annexing that province? Oh, are they underground? They are underground. Interesting. Noctis is trying to ally them at the moment. We might just invade them. Wouldn't be a bad choice. Can I get Asgard to leave me alone, though? That's the question. 1,300 gold. Nope. The AI asked for some ridiculous amounts of money. Let's see here. Got a bunch of Imperium that we could spend as well, but let's go ahead and let's connect together Hollow and City of Skulls so we get some more income going. Although that ability might daisy chain through the cities. I read that that's true, but I don't know for sure that it's true. Because our income didn't go up at that moment, just now. But maybe it will next turn. I could start desecrating structures, but once I get the root and heart of shadow, it's going to be a lot cheaper to do, so I want to save my souls. I might eventually use the souls on summoning a reaper as well. So my learn has fire weakness, spirit weakness, lightning weakness. I did go and get anointed people in the lost video just because I wanted to outweigh that spirit weakness. But I don't think any of the people that we're actually going to be fighting would be using spirit for the most part. I did get my ass kind of kicked in another playthrough that I did with Saiya. Not kicked, I still won that, but I sustained a lot more damage than I really should have. Because the person I was fighting was a high culture, and they used a lot of spirit damage, and I was undead. So it hurt like a motherfucker. We got Rotting Explosion. Let's pick up. I think Ray's zombies here. Fog of Insanity is good, but I kind of want to move on to the next tomb as fast as possible. It's all about unlocking the tombs so that you can get down these seeds and hearts and all that jazz as fast as possible. I just walking through my territory, just doesn't care. We have 27 on balance, justification, moderate justification. We're not going to attack him yet. I'm going to take this outpost and then see if Asgard will piss off. We can make the Root of Shadow now. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'll do that. I will do that on probably the mine, I think. Yeah, Shadow spell is 20% cheaper to cast. Shadow buff and healing spells grant 3 evasion. Evasion gives you less accuracy against that unit. So let's go for the Root of Shadow. Get that built. So that's kind of when we can start casting cheaper Desecrate structure to get more mana income. Asgara won't even fight me, even though she has stronger units. Well, she's 7 out of 7 military, actually, so she's getting her ass kicked by Sundren and Zedavaka. Hello. Roughheim. Who the hell is Roughheim? The people underground? I don't... But we've met them. Gotcha, gotcha. Where is Roughheim located? Are they underground as well? They are underground. Interesting. I could start vassalizing them, actually. Let's hurry up and, we can't take from the City of Blood. Let's take the Whispering Stone from City of Skulls. Noctis is competing with us. Well, not competing. We're not competing for Jotunheim, because he's already getting allegiance with them, but we can try for Roughheim. They have actually pretty good relations with us, too. Probably because we took down Silverwall recently. Yeah, pacification. That'll be going away here pretty soon. We got Ray's zombies. We can now pick another tomb. We're gonna have to pick... I don't want to pick... No, Reapers are pretty badass. Let's go with the Reapers, fuck it.
So many waste the divine gift of their souls, merely attempting to bring some semblance of hope to their petty lives. They truly lack vision. What wasted potential? They are unworthy of such an effective source of power. Reapers correct this oversight by rending the spirit, using it to fuel the darkest of arts, and bringing delightful undeath unto the land.
Alright, let's start with summoning Reapers. This is going to take us more time to research that than the other things, but I did mainly come to the Tome of Reapers for Reapers. Let's see, we can do a Rally of the Lieges if we want to. I don't see any units that interest me really. Got that transmitter up and running. Let's bring you back down. Let's take this stupid ass outpost. Burn it to the ground, please. I'm not spending money on this garbage. I think we're going to prepare to go across the ocean here. We're just going to recombine all of our forces and reorganize here in a second. Because Noctis is busy. He's not coming. He's not going to come play with us. Oh, hey, check Saiya out. Oh, I got to fix her appearance. I keep forgetting. She's all gray now, unfortunately. But let's see if we can give her... Oh, her hair's just stuck like that. Shit. I wanted her to be full red hair, but it's just going to have to be what it is. I did pick up those mounts, didn't I? Let's give her an eagle mount. Oh no, let's give her the unicorn. The unicorn is a really good ability for, really good mount for mages so they can get out of dodge pretty quick. You got a horse, a regular horse. Let's give you the eagle mount. We got that monolith built. Fantastic. I could really use some more protection in this city. So I'm thinking Grand Wharf is the way to go. Yeah, let's go for a Grand Wharf. I need to build buildings quicker. I wonder if I can cast Amplify Minds on vassal cities. Let's find out. Oh my god, I can. Really? No shit, huh? It does, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna crush your people's minds and profit off that. Thanks. Now, that's a pretty evil thing to do. Let's have a Ritual of Somnia ready to go. We're gonna start work on that and finish it next turn. Let's see if we want to spend some Imperium, because we got a lot of Imperium kicking around. I want to be able to cast spells on the first turn of combat, so I'll take Quickening. I have enough mana, so I don't need that. Getting plus 10 hit points per turn Household Domain is huge. Let's take that. And then let's take extra gold from Vassals. Why not? Oh yeah. We're doing a lot better than last time. That's just because Noctis didn't get attacked from behind. And I wasted my time trying to take this stupid outpost down here. And he's just sitting down here, not doing anything. Like, that's what he did. He sat down there, didn't do anything, and kept threatening me on the western side. A little tip, armies cannot reinforce navies. Navies cannot reinforce armies. That includes Embarked. So you always want to keep your units on the same type of terrain. Otherwise, you can get picked off piecemeal. Just something to watch out for. Y'all probably already know that, though. Also, another transmuter. Thank you very much. Yeah, screw this. I need that way. Let's get a Soulbind ready to go. I do want to start actually spending that more properly. I need them souls. I don't need any more defensive units. I think we're good. So we're just going to keep building buildings and going for the magic victory as soon as possible. I think we'll be able to pull it off maybe turn 85. So it's a 15 turn for this spell. Then I just got to unlock that tier 5 to him pretty quick. Although it's going to take... It might be turn 90 actually. We'll see. See if we can get some hero kills from Azakura. Looks like her Ragash might be under siege. What is this? You receive a message from Mistress Wraith Chainbreaker sent through the far currents of the Astral Sea. This is actually one of my other Go Deer from another playthrough that I won. Queen of Skulls, Saiya Bonebreaker, I received word about your campaign in this realm. I am impressed by your efforts and hereby formally offer you my aid. That's pretty cool. Allow me to fight as your heroine. Hero. Together we shall claim this realm and show all Go Deer the power of our pantheon. This is kind of weird because this person was a very good character. I'm not sure why she would actually, you know, help. But we'll take her if she wants to join. Let's see how expensive she is. Do, however, have a hero cap limit. Level 6, 100 gold, 3 tigers. So she give gold and production. Maybe. I'll think about it. Let's get ready to make landfall. Miss Transmuter, please go here. We can make landfall this turn, so let's do it. Let's take this farm. Get a little bit more food going in City of Skulls. Yeah, so the thing about Necromancers is that the Necromancer unit ability raises your killed unit, but first you have to die, so right there it's a little weaker. And then of course it can only be used once per turn, and when you raise the unit they only have 1 permanent hit point and then 59 temporary hit points, I believe. Unless it's a percentage. She's gonna come fight us. Maybe? Yes? Yes. No. No? Oh man, look at all these troops. Oh, she is gonna come fight us. So this is a low risk battle. She's actually in the fight. She's got some Berserkers, which are heavy shock units. She's got some Furies, War Shaman. Kinda sucks I couldn't cast my spells on her. She's got a spell shield. She got this dude who has the Raise Undead, Lightning Strike wand, and a Lizard wand. She's also got Asgar herself, has the same bullshit. Whatever. Juggernaut Greaves, cool. So short. So weird. We have to take this fight. The AI is not going to be able to handle this. The AI's going to lose. The AI won, but we can do a lot better. We're going to get a lot of knowledge out of this. So good. Alright, so let's do it. So she's attacking us. That means that we have some defensive time. We have lowered morale, supposedly demoralized. But guess what? We're undead. We don't give a shit. I wish I had more summons. Let's summon an animal. Summon a elemental. I think she's probably going to buff her units, most likely. I'm not sure what spells she has, but that's my guess. So we formed a defensive line of units. This will be a bad choice if she has a bunch of AoE damage spells, but we'll see. The AI doesn't really like to use high level tier spells at the moment. They might fix that, they might not. It might just be like a balance thing for players enjoying fighting against AI. Right, she can't cast on turn 1, can she? Oh, we can't cast at all. She has a Spelljammer here. Interesting. So that's something to be concerned about. Looks like the roller is going to run directly at us. I'm totally fine with that. She does have the Lightning Wand. She can't use the Blizzard Wand unless she stands in place, so that's not a big deal. She does have an Assassinate ability. So we want her to run towards us. She'll probably use the Lightning Wand from one of these hexes, so we need to be in position to kill her immediately afterwards. Let's send in the summons. Could be a good old-fashioned distraction. Get ourselves another Caustic Worm. Very nice. Send you right here. Ooh, a Stone Spirit. Very nice. I like their Quake ability. It's very helpful. It's a base 30% chance of inflicting immobilized, and it's a 2-hex radius AoE. I think we're just going to stand here and wait. That's about all we can do. That's the best choice. So, I think she buffed her units. Yeah, she did Vision of Victory. Whatever the hell that is. I think that's like a morale thing for her. Hello there, Ascara. So she's trying to do the Blizzard, I bet. We're going to make that hard for her. Let's Sunder her to lower her defense and resistance. There's a Berserker going around the east flank. I gotta keep an eye on him. Fortunately, I don't have any more Sunders in range. So let's charge her down. Ooh, you hit hard. What the fuck was that? Oh, that's a really powerful... I've had the Dwarven Hammer before. I didn't realize that that's what it did. Interesting. But when he attacked, she responded and pushed him away. Huh. So anytime that she's got that that retaliation attack, she can do that. Okay. On the White Wolf. Let's do this. Let's enfeeble her. Do some damage, weaken her. Berserker can't reach us this turn, so let's focus on just distracting the hell out of her. If we move to here, we have a 5% chance of hitting her. Does she have a Wing Barrier ring? She does have a Wing Barrier ring. What a pain in the ass. Like, it's smart to do that, but it's also just such a pain in the ass. Everybody else, all you summons, be little distractions for me, please. Everybody else just chill. We don't want to get too close to them, although we could step forward a little bit, because they might start attacking the summons. Like for our regular units to be able to hit them. Let's step forward by 1. Put Saiya in a more defended position. Let's see what they do. So she's casting some spells. We're of course benefiting from that with Fortune. So we have increased crit chance. Healing her ruler. Healing her ruler. Doing her bullshit Blizzard. I mean, it's not bullshit, it's just the combination of abilities on the character's a pain in the ass, because she has that retaliation attack that prevents a melee unit from actually hitting. And then she has the fucking Wing Barrier ring, so it's almost impossible to hit her from range, too. So it's like, well, what the hell do I do? The answer is I attack with a useless unit, and then attack with other units. We got we're in a little bit of trouble here. A little bit of trouble. If I attack, this unit's gonna die upon that first strike. Cannot cancel her defensive ability, I don't think. Because she's got, what? I don't even know why. Like, it doesn't tell me why that her retaliation attack doesn't get cancelled with a charge strike. It does not make sense to me. You, sir, have decided to be right next to us, interestingly. Only a 60% chance of hitting, what the fuck? Physical range and magic attacks. Is this considered a magic attack? Is that what you use? You use melee strike, it should be 100%. But for some reason it's a 60% chance to hit. Anyway, let's just kill the units that are closest to us first. We're gonna have to deal with the hero later on, maybe. Let's get those shots coming in, please. And then let's get some shots from the rear as well and kill him. Fantastic. We got this Dawn Defender here that we want to take care of. Let's charge strike maybe. Yeah, I think a charge strike is the way to go. Cancel the defense mode. Let's get some shots from, hopefully not miss, please. At least we didn't shoot ourselves in the back. Get in, hurt him bad. Then let's send in the Quake. Do it. Fantastic. We can start throwing down some major fire strikes, flame strikes. Nice, getting those crit hits from the Fortune. We want to protect our squishy units right here, so let's adjust the zone of control. They can still reach that archer, unfortunately. Let's step forward a little bit closer. Form a defensive line. The only thing I want them to be able to hit are my melee units. What do you got? You've got restoration. You can revive a deadly unit. A friendly dead unit. Let's get another flame strike on those units. The more units that we can hurt, the more morale that they're going to suffer in terms of losses. Let's get another flame strike. Ooh, that one went berserk. Necromancer's just going to stand right there, not going to move anywhere. So now, how are we going to deal with this friggin' unit? We could hurt her a little bit with flame strike. We got pretty decent odds with Farios. Let's get a hit in. I'm just going to have to stand next to this friggin' person because there's not much else I can do. Attacking her is a stupid choice. Let's do what damage we can to this hero. Awesome, awesome. Getting closer to killing her. We could attack, but we're just going to get blocked. Let's not bother with that. Put them in defensive mode instead. Attacking with our ranged units is basically a complete waste of time on that unit, so let's not bother. But we could flame strike her if we got close enough. Let's move into the defensive cover and let's do some minor damage. Very, very minor damage. Let's also move the Pursuer up. Get some shots, please. Nice crit hit. Good deal. Let's do that again. Miss! Let's do some astral healing on this Pursuer. They're going to get shot next turn, most likely. Step forward a little bit more. Put you in defensive mode. Necromancer, come over to here. One of them's probably going to die in the next turn. I think that's all that we can really do. Yeah, everybody else goes into defensive mode. Let's see what happens. Probably going to get Blizzard here in a second. She's just making us stronger with these. Oh, damn! Berserker just beat the shit out of that Pursuer. Yeah, they're powerful. Yep. She used the lightning wand. Killed a Dark Warrior. They have high morale now, yay. Another lightning wand. There's a kill. Yeah. I guess it was unavoidable that we were going to lose units, but that's why we have a reinforcement army behind us. Alright. So she's kind of exposed herself here. Let's kill this spike. Kill that unit. Steadfast. Wonderful. I love Berserkers so much. Yay. Bit of kill the spell shield. Thank you. Step forward slightly. Let's get this Berserker almost killed. Or fucking miss every shot. Okay. Cool. Step over, please. There we go. So now we can kill them next turn. No, we got them this turn. They already did Steadfast. You've got a 70% chance. Do it. Soulbind. Very nice. Very nice. No chance here, really. Let's have you step over to here, I think. Shoot this Pursuer or the Fury. Yeah. I'd like to attack the Fury, but I'm going to end up exposing... Well, they've got almost no hit points left. Do it. We need to get the damage going. Their damage output's actually really low because they only have... What? 39 physical damage still? What the fuck? Do they ignore They have ferocious, don't they? Not ferocious, but frenzy? No. They don't even have the ability that damage penalties from casualty are negated from Berserk. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Berserkers, yeah. Wonderful. We got a bunch of people standing close together, so let's burn them all. Let's burn them some more, please. Get some crit hits, fantastic, I love to see it. Let's Weaver on Melerin, get that fire evocation ready to go again, and let's take these units down to very low health. Kill some of them, in fact. I really love to see that. And let's just start wailing on them, take them out completely. I got better odds of hurting this guy pretty bad, although I could incinerate these dudes. Let's do that, let's kill them all. Burn them. Yes. How's the morale doing? Still neutral. But the units have been reduced enormously. I think now's the time to raise undead. That's gonna form a nice little distraction for the Berserker, most likely. Let's eat a corpse. Get some more hit points. Put him in defense mode so he can take that hit from the Berserker, which is almost certainly going to come. You can Caustic Eruption right here, please. Or die. My bad. Did not think about the retaliation. Let's pull the Astral Cooper up, do a little bit of damage. Soulbind that dude. Bring your Berserker up, do a little bit more damage to the Berserker. Kill the person behind him with the bounce. You do a Sunder on that Berserker. I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, let's do it. Probably should have done that earlier, but that's okay. So here we go. They have a couple units left. Please kill that dude. Fortune all of us again. Oh! Pain. He killed him instantly. Holy shit. Maybe we just raise him back up. Reanimate him. I've still got a raise undead on Saiya. Yeah, let's move Saiya over there. We need a range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as we're like right here, we'll be good. So it does kind of risk from this Berserker. But I think we got this. Let's try to take out this Berserker. Damage the crap out of him. Astral Keeper, push that as Berserker into Steadfast. Alright. Let's do a quick Strengthen Undead onto the Fury, or the Pursuer. And then let's get some major shots onto this War Shaman. Okay. More shots, please. He's almost dead. Nice, got some bounce hits on Asgara. I could flame her right now, but that would hurt the fuck out of that unit. So let's just do what we can to her. Sorry, I might actually get wrecked here. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I may have misplayed completely. No, I wouldn't kill her. He just hurt the fuck out of her. I wish I could kill this dude. I'd be done with it. Hurt him. Can you finish this guy, please? Do it. Awesome. Finish this one too. And lead kill. Just a graze. Wonderful. Come on. There we go. Have you step to here, get some hurts onto them. No, let's not try that shot. There's a good chance it'll miss and hit somebody next to him. Then I can immobilize. Ooh. What are the odds of that? Base 30% chance of inflicting him immobilized. Let's bounce over to the Berserker, see if we can keep him in place. Resisted. Cool, whatever. Alright. All they got left is the ruler and then their basic units. There's another blizzard, and you're dead again. That's fine. The first thing we need to do here is we need to raise, well, not first thing. We want to keep that for the very last turn. Is raising our dead hero. This guy's running? Almost. He's almost running. You're about to be running right now. Alright. Let's shoot the Berserker, get rid of him. Please finish him off. Finish this one. You've got pretty good odds to hit, but you could have better odds. Let's step forward. Let's have you eat that corpse, get some health. Let's have you shoot. Nice. Alright. We're going to sunder this fool. We don't want to kill her right away. She's on the verge of running. I kind of want to make her run if I can get away with it. Please try to kill him. Soulbind will just have to do. You've got good odds. Raise. Pull back. He's got steadfast already. I need to pull the Pyromancer back. He's getting hit. That's kind of why I hate that corpse. Put you in defensive mode. Defensive mode. Yeah, all y'all defensive mode. Next turn, I'm gonna raise up the dead hero. Oh, so painful. So painful. She's running. Fantastic. Alright, raise him up. Welcome back. We need to take care of this damn spell chamber. Kill this dude from behind. No, I would not let them run away. Absolutely not. Please shoot this lady in the back. We'll eat the corpse. Alright, we might miss. We're gonna miss almost certainly. Flame strike her ass. There you go. I think, yeah, I did better than the AI. I didn't lose as many units, but I did lose some units. So we got 116 souls, 270 gold, 700 knowledge, 520 mana. Oof. I'll take that. And now she's gonna run away because I beat her down. Let's see how she's doing in terms of military rank. 5 out of 7. We are 4 out of 7. Got ourselves Summon Reaper. Very nice. I think I'll start working on that right away. We could get Necrotic Spires. Adaptive Armor I'm not too interested in, but it would be pretty good. It is a unit enchantment, so it would cost mana. Melt Armor I don't care that much about. Let's go with Necrotic Spires to move on to the next tomb as fast as we can. We also picked up a Night Guard, it looks like, by winning that fight. We are going to need to reinforce our stacks right here, and we need to figure out where that... Here it is, here it is. Yeah, so I need to get a unit onto that spell chamber here pretty soon. Otherwise we're gonna keep having problems. They left a stack right here for me to kill, interestingly. Let's throw a transmuter into the western stack. And I can't cast Restore Undead on my people here because of that spell chamber. We could use another defensive unit, so let's throw in another skeleton for that stack. Let's combine the Night Guard into this stack, and then let's take out this army right here. I'm going to manual combat this just because I need to make sure that nobody gets hurt in the process. Alright, I don't think we had much, if any, actual hit point damage on our units themselves, so we took care of that. Probably should have soulbound again, but hey, we have 289 souls, that's pretty damn good. Riding on brutal difficulty tends to give you plenty of souls. City of Blood built their Overlord Tower. I think I want to roll with another Academy. Saiya leveled up. Let's see what we want to give her. Got her signature ability. I think it's going to be Undead. Yeah, let's go with Summon Undead. I always want to do that. Gives us some more Shadow Affinity, but we don't really need more Shadow Affinity. Let's go with... Base magic attacks have a 30% chance of inflicting insanity. Let's go with... start buffing our actual units here. Let's go with Restore. Experience Leader doesn't make sense just because we're close to the end of the game. There's not a whole lot of point in getting that. Same thing with Barrios here. We've got enough mage abilities. Let's start getting him some better abilities for support. So we got the remains of Lima, the Poison Monger. He's got a bunch of, he's got a Wand of Rising Dead. Let's sell these remains. I could use these ones. Sell those remains, get some money. Who wants the ability to raise the undead? Let's give Barrios a Wand of Rising Undead. Let's give a Wand of Fire Breath to Malaren so that he has one. Let's give a Wand of Blizzards to Saiya. And then let's give the Wand of Lightning Strike to Malaren, at least for now. I'm considering getting another hero, but it's going to be 30 gold per turn I don't really want to spend. And we're getting those extra hit points in Hostile Domain, which is nice. Alright, we built the Rote of Shadow, we got Necrotic Spires researched. Next up, let's go ahead and let's take, I think, Sleep of Oblivion. Greater Reanimation is pretty cool though to resurrect a unit, but it does die at the end of battle. Let's go with Sleep of Oblivion to crowd control a little bit better. We need to block this Spelljammer, but we can't do it on this turn. And in fact, I think we're going to wait one more turn and let's consolidate this Transmuter into that stack. And I'm going to need to move this Transmuter over, and then let's move this Warlock, I think. Yeah, let's move this Warlock over to that stack, Transmuter to this stack. We're going to leave our reinforcements behind them in the water, but not in such a place that they should be able to get attacked by a embarking army, which would be any X directly along the coastline. Everybody else is just going to chill. We need to save up some more hit points. Capture and release Ancient Wonder. Really? I can be a dick like that, huh? I can be a dick like that, really? Oh ho ho. Thanks. So now they no longer get the effects of that Ancient Wonder. They no longer get the food or Imperium. Nice. City of Skulls, City of Skulls. Let's get you building a academy. Let's go ahead and get plus 100% experience on our units. That'd be a nice choice. That'll help them upgrade quicker. And then the Heart of Shadow, we're probably going to build on this mine right here. So if I position units here, I should be able to respond to any attacks coming from the automatically spawned hostile armies. Alright, we're in position to move over that Spelljammer. We want to burn that piece of shit to the ground. That is a big problem for us. We're not going to move our units onto the ocean, onto the land yet. Unless she has access to Forced March. I'm not going to risk losing this stack of reinforcements to a Forced March attack. Our armies are pretty capable. I will, however, start using... Ooh, Summon a Reaper. I can summon a Reaper right now. Let's do it. Let's summon you... Hold on. I'm going to need to sacrifice a Astral Keeper, I think. Sorry. I'm not going to give the experience points to What's-Her-Face. That allows her to attack me. So let's summon a Reaper directly into there. Nice. So this Reaper cost me 7 Imperium per turn, 5 Souls per turn, and then 30 mana per turn. But it's a tier 5 mythic, which is very nice, very nice. Let's start burning this piece of shit to the ground. Now that I'm here, I can start soul binding these troops as well, so I can get ready to attack them. So, Dungeon of House Iniok got beat in a battle, so she's back in the void somewhere. We might be able to get a peace treaty after we take Ragash from... Actually, if Azagara comes back during the siege of Ragash, we might be able to finish her off completely. But then that would leave us open to getting attacked by Sundrin and Sedavaka immediately afterwards. So maybe not the best choice to kill Azagara completely. So Exicalis is asking for building up their defenses. I have actually lost Exicalis completely here because they lose all their fortification health in the other playthrough. I would gain evil alignment, but Exicalis would actually be lost completely, so I can't take the evil alignment. It doesn't tell you that, but they only have like 25 fortification health for some reason. If we block our production for just one turn, we can get them swayed with us so we can get their vassalage better, faster. Sedavaka built the Root of Nature, so she only has to build the Heart of Nature. Like I said, AI tends to win around turn 80, turn 90, in my experience. Well, I mean, they haven't won against me yet, but I think they would win around turn 80, turn 90. We want a mana obelisk for more mana, yes please. And Hollow built that Grand Wharf, so we should be able to build a academy a little bit quicker. I'm going to burn the Spelljammer down completely before I start the Siege of Ragash, but that does mean that they'd be able to block these. They'd be able to rebuild the Spelljammer most likely before the siege got done. So that does mean I knew they need to move some units to be in a position to block the Spelljammer during a siege battle, but they'd be able to attack any units that we put on land behind them, it looks like. Except right here. We'll have to think about that later. Kinda wish that you could 100% burn down a province completely, but that could be understandably excessive. Let's spell it bind you. I'm just gonna soulbind basically all these units. And then one more. I think I hit one of these dudes already, but that doesn't really matter. I'm considering getting another Reaper, actually. But that Reaper does have a 6 soul upkeep, right? Thank you so much for watching Dyllin With It. If you enjoyed the video and would like to help the video and the channel reach a wider audience that enjoys this kind of content, leaving a like would help enormously. I'd really appreciate any comments or criticism you have about the video in the comments below so that I can learn to make the videos more enjoyable. I can't fix what I don't know is broken. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and Saiya and I will see you in episode 8.